I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
It's not in the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Happy holidays, everyone. Be sure to head over to our website at www.h4ht.com and shop your holiday Buy Ho 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 merch, which is a limited edition holiday collection. You can use code H4HT for free shipping on all items, including the bundles, or you can use holiday sale, a single holiday mug. You can get it in winter green or Christmas red. And we also have our t-shirts and sweaters you can order today. And just to let you know, if you catch me on live, you can use the code NOWLIVE for 20% off of all items. This collection won't be available for long as it is limited edition, so take advantage of the sales today. Happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy your holidays, and remember, bye ho ho the haters away. Earlier when I did my live, I could have really ripped into Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan's ass, but I chose not to. Because, girl, find you something else to do. I genuinely believe Carlos or the producers, the cast, they're trying to keep up with this cast versus fans bull crap, and it's getting old. But that's not why we're here. I'm going to touch more on that a little bit later in a different video. Y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville is supposed to be coming on tonight, and they showed this scene with Marsau basically saying he don't believe Martell when it comes to the whole revenge P thing, because Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan is being a coddler to an abuser per usual. And Marsau said he was assuming that the DV harassing communication charge is because he sent the picture to Mel. And quite naturally, a liar would do what a liar would do. Mel's baby mama lied out his lips so easily and said, no, that wasn't what the charge was. And it's like, Mel's baby mama, what the fuck is the charge then? So they just locked you up for sending a text message that was blurred out. He's a liar, because that's what he was trying to say, that it was blurred out. I would like to know what the picture was because he couldn't see it, which is a lie, bitch. You sent the picture to her. She sent it to her lawyer. Her lawyer got the charge. You clearly sent something. They're not going to arrest you for a blurred out picture, you idiot, you liar. But what really got me is when Marsau said that he don't believe Martell, Mel's baby mama, Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan gonna sit there and say, well, he said it's not true. So if it's not true, do you believe that you shouldn't have said that? And this is what I mean when I say women could be evil and manipulative. Well, at least women like Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan. This is why I think she's evil and manipulative. This is also why I don't have any empathy for her, and I don't believe her when she talks about girl code, because this is a matter in which you use your common sense. It's not about loyalty. It's not about being bros at this point. It's about being responsible as a woman, a black woman. And to sit up there and act as if you're playing devil's advocate with something that clearly needs to be addressed is very telling. It's one thing to play devil's advocate, and it's another thing to clearly bring awareness and raise awareness to something that's just not right. There's right and wrong, and then there's devil's advocate. You can't be devil's advocate on wrong, or else you just looked as though you agree with the nonsense. And that's what I get from Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan. Her envy for Mel is so strong. She can't be woman enough to say, hey, I wouldn't want this to happen to me. Let me put myself in this woman's shoes. I wouldn't want this to happen to me. Like, look, dude, you doing too much. You know that was wrong. They wouldn't arrest you. You know what I'm saying? Speak up, okay? okay, well, what was the text message? You shouldn't have texted that. Like, when do you start holding your quote unquote bro accountable as a woman?
Part of the harassing communications was you sending the picture.
No.
And I guess when this comes on tonight, you guys will be able to see, if you watch it, how the cast responds to him blatantly lying. This is the issue that I have with the cast. Instead of them holding him accountable, they just sit there and let him fucking lie. Y'all claim to be educated adults, and this is where you got to start questioning people's integrity and or education. And this is why Marsau is always, even though he can come across as an asshole within his marriage, he still is a lot more relatable and digestible, because a lot of times he can just be fucking real. And so I say that to say, when is any of the women going to simply step up and say, that doesn't make sense? What do you mean no? So why did you get arrested? Or when is anybody going to say, okay, well, you said on an interview that you sent her a picture of her and I, per your words. When is any of the women going to actually step up and open their mouth? And this is why real women don't resonate with them type of bitches. I would never, whether I like a bitch or not, sit there and let a man lie. If we're in a group circle, first of all, I wouldn't be in a group circle with a man like that. But if I was, I would never sit there and let him lie. I would be like, bro, you know you said this on that interview, so what's up? Because I would never want to be in that situation. And it's like a lot of these bitches act like they're above it, or they would never be in that situation. And I guess maybe they'll never be in that situation if they aren't taking the pictures. But at the end of the day, you could still have empathy for this woman in understanding that her ex-husband is trying to be spiteful in any which way that she can. And yes, that she can, because he's a bitter baby mama. That's why he's Mel's baby mama. And you guys might forget this, but I'm going to add another clip at the end of this video. And it's where Martell, Mel's baby mama, Uncle Sam, was at his event, and Martell was whispering in his ear, don't do this. You're on camera. You're on national television. You're going to regret this. And I just wanted to put that in this video to show how he loved to make narratives, and it's okay for him to lie on people and to create narratives. But when people start expressing the truths and he don't like it, and it's oppose how he view himself or how he's trying to portray himself, he instantly tries to stop it. He frees up, he tense up, he tries to control the situation, and he's no longer able to control the situation with Melody, and that's why he lashes out. I would like to see some of the men and the women hold him accountable, but they just don't, and that's why they're insufferable and they're unrelatable. I can only relate to real bitches, and none of them on the cast is real except Mel.
Right.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, that's the question I got to ask. The question is, how do you feel about that? That makes me lose respect for Martell.
If it was true.
If it was true, yeah. I didn't
So
say
now
it was
that
true.
he's saying
I
it
assumed it
wasn't
was true.
You assumed it
now
was?
that he's saying it is not true.
Why won't they just say the reason why? You didn't assume that it wasn't true. If I'm not mistaken, Carson said out her own mouth that she told Latisha prior to all of this blowing out and getting out there, prior to Mel ever putting the information or giving the information to her lawyer for him to get arrested. I don't understand why Marsau and Latisha are trying to act as if they just now finding out. So granted, I am saying that's what's up, Marsau calling Mel's baby mama Martell out. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, your wife, and this is probably why Marsau treat his wife the way that he does, and I'm no longer willing to speak about how he treat her, because Latisha do nasty, wicked shit to other women, and I just feel like Marsau don't respect that type of shit in a woman. He respect women that are secure within themselves, that are logical, that are beautiful inside and out. And Latisha just have a dark spirit about herself, and she's very insecure. A real woman, I'm sure Marsau would have appreciated his wife speaking up and saying something about that tape, rather than her just going to him and gossiping about it, in which I'm sure she did. So you have Latisha sitting down as her husband is saying, well, I assume that that's why you got locked up. Ho, you didn't assume that's why you got locked up. It was all over the internet. Why won't y'all speak about the shit that's on the internet? Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan was just in my emails at 3:14 in the morning talking about slander, this, that, and the third. So y'all clearly see what's on the internet, what's on YouTube, because y'all on YouTube all the time.
How do you feel about it?
I don't know if I can believe Martell.
It's my mother. Man. You didn't even acknowledge her?
Don't ever do that. Yes, or
I'm finna. You good. I said you good, man.
Yeah. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't
Change
be
of purpose. It's not in a
replaced.
spiritual change of purpose. It's not in a...
In the case of anybody.